So in this practice, we'll start to establish the foundation of our standing posture of Qigong. So you can begin by coming into a standing posture, and we'll go through a few pointers and adjustments in order to start building this foundation in the body. It's a process of opening up the main channels of the body, so the back, the legs, the arms, in order to really connect the limbs and the extremities of the body with the central channel. And this is really the beginning of our practice, because as long as there's blockage or tightness in the body and in the meridians, whatever practice we do, whatever movement or Qigong sequence we do, will have limited effects. So the first step is really to start to open up the body, and this is done mainly by creating a stretch through the channels. So we want to find the structure that enables the soft tissues to start stretching in the body, because this really unkinks the blockages and it starts to enable the qi to travel through the body so that the body conducts qi. So we're going to begin with the back line, the spine, this central channel, zhongmai, which runs right in front of the spine, from the perineum to the top of the head. So first, just come into your standing posture, hip width apart, feel an openness in the chest and relaxation in the muscles in your face. So the goal here is to start to create a stretch through the central channel to unkink the blockages and open the back. So really what we want to do is find this natural elongation, and we'll begin by focusing on the head. So feel the occiput, the back of the head, and imagine that there's a hook on the back of your head, kind of holding your head in place and elongating the neck. So maybe the chin comes in slightly toward the sternum. You can also imagine a string being attached to the top of your head, slightly pulling you up so that your entire weight is being held up by this hook or this string. So you feel the whole spine aligning based on this. And it's said that wherever attention goes, energy flows. So your breath and your attention is really a way to support the flow of qi in the body. So as you feel the head being held in place and the body hanging, there's a sense that the mind is soaking into the body. So the mind and the attention really drops through the neck into the torso and feeling the spine, finding its natural length. And the main pointer here is the pelvis. So the whole area around the pelvis, the pelvic floor, the hips, it's dropping away from the head. So you don't need to straighten the spine or to tuck the tailbone, because this can actually create tightness in the body. It can lock the hips and the quad. But really just focus on the dropping of the pelvis. And you may feel that the knees naturally bend as you do this. So you're sinking into your legs, and your awareness right now is in the torso, along the spine, and you're feeling the pelvic area and the stretch that's created in the lower back, and the whole length of the spine, including the back of the neck. Just standing here with the sense that the body is hanging from the occiput or the top of the head, and that the spine is naturally starting to open up. So feel your breath as you're standing here. Also remembering that any type of strengthening or stretching that's going on will take time. And it's a process that may cause some discomfort as the body is reshaping and restructuring and strengthening and stretching. So just be patient and breathe in this practice, feeling this process of lengthening and opening up the spine. So the next part of this practice is the legs. It's the meridians and the energy channels running from the soles of the feet up into the lower abdomen, the lower dantian. And it's what connects the legs with the central channel. And the main pointer here is the soles of your feet. This is Yongchuan, this point, this energy center of the body that we need to open up in order for the legs to conduct qi, in order for qi to flow from the soles of the feet up into the body. So begin by shifting your weight to the front part of your feet. The heels can still touch the ground, but really allow the front part of your feet to receive the pressure from gravity as your body is sinking down toward the earth. And there's a sense that the feet are widening, that there is space created between the bones in your feet. So under the pressure of gravity, you begin this process of opening Yongchuan, which in turn enables the body to receive the energy from the earth and activate the legs. So remembering now attention directs qi. So as you're standing here, feeling the pelvis sink toward the earth, feeling the activation in the thigh muscles, and letting the mind soak into your legs and arrive all the way down to the front part of your feet, with a sense that the pressure from gravity starts to open and widen the front part of your feet. So for many of us, the feet tend to be closed, walking around in shoes and maybe not giving so much attention and stretching to the feet. So this is, again, it's a process that will take some time. And what you're doing right now is building this standing foundation by starting this process of opening up these centers in the soles of your feet. So really resting with the sensations of this practice. And over time you'll start feeling almost like a sense of sinking into the earth or accessing the energy field of the earth. And it's a sense of kind of welcoming that field up through your feet and into your body. Now the third part of this practice is about the arms and the energy channels running from the palms through your arms and into your heart. So again, it connects the extremities with the central channel. And the way that we begin to do this is by opening the energy center that's known as Laogong, which is in the center of your palms. So feel the body standing here, the opening of the spine, the widening of the feet. And from here, we're going to lift our underarms so that the palms are facing each other in front of the lower dantian. The chest is still open, and there's some space under your armpits. The back of the neck is naturally elongated. And now allowing your attention to scan through your arms and come to rest in the middle of your palms. So just sensing the aliveness in the hands. And the main pointer here is to start creating space between the bones in your hands. So begin now by stretching your hands open. And this, of course, will create the fingers to spread. And this is just as a byproduct of the palms opening. So the focus is really at the center of your palms as you create a stretch and elastication of the muscles and the soft tissues between the bones in your hands. And you can experiment by pulsating here, by relaxing the hands, and then again stretching the palms open. So pulsating here for a few breaths. And then stay with the stretch. The palms open, facing each other. And just feeling this posture. So feel the occiput, the back of the head, the whole body and the whole spine hanging from this place, creating a stretch through the torso, through the lower back. The pelvis is dropping toward the floor, activating the legs, and the mind is soaking in through the body, coming to rest on the soles of your feet with a sense of widening, opening and stretching, connecting with the earth. Openness through your feet, up through your legs into the lower dantian. The stretch in your palms. The Laogong points are facing each other, stretching this point open to conduct energy from the palms through your arms into your heart. And the Chungmai, this central channel, is in a process of opening up through the stretch. So as you're standing here, breathing, feeling the body, you're establishing the foundation for your Qigong practice. Remembering that this process, just as with any stretching or strengthening, may cause some discomfort in the body. So remaining soft and patient and kind with your mind, and using your breath and attention to unkink any blockages or tightness and to allow qi to flow through the body. So remaining now in this posture for another minute in silence together. And then when the bell rings, you can bring the practice to a close.